Breaking news, you can now buy my book, Triangle X Squared Circle, the wrestling video game compendium, on Patreon or right here on YouTube. Physical copies are long gone. If you missed the Kickstarter, you missed out on having it in your hands, but digital copies are now available forever, and you don't have to pay shipping on digital stuff, which is always nice. Grab your copy today, if you so desire.
It's time for the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme Tournament to begin.
Look out, look out! Rocker dropper! Look out, 619 to the ribcage! Sweet chin music! Shawn Michaels is going to move on to the second round. Rob Van Dam tied up middle of the ring. DDT! I think this pedigree is going to do it. Oh, there it is! The bell has sounded. In record time, the game has completely squashed Rob Van Dam. Spear! Oh my goodness, Scott Steiner doubling up on these powerful moves. Goldberg's ribs, his spine, not looking good. Clothesline up and over the top rope. Goldberg, full Nelson slam, and that is horrific. Steiner goes up, tilt-a-whirl. Jackhammer! Oh man, look at the strength! What a slam! In the corner, through a table! This is the real deal! Jackknife powerbomb! Down goes the animal. Nash throws a chair at him just for good measure. And that's gonna do it! Next week, we are going to see Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, Goldberg versus Kevin Nash. Don't miss the conclusion of the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme Tournament. Every video here on 616 Entertainment is made possible by my supporters over on Patreon. If you enjoyed the show here today, consider signing up. You'll get early access, exclusive videos and podcasts, and more. Pro Wrestling Tees has the merch. As always, thank you for watching. Oh, how you doing, Dan Dans? My name is Ian. Welcome to the finale of the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme Tournament. And let me clarify, this match is not the finals, but this video you're watching is the finale. Shawn Michaels with the sharpshooter. He's got it locked in on the game. This will be the second round and the finals. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels kicks us off inside a steel cage, and just after this, we will see Goldberg take on Kevin Nash. Oh, rocker dropper! In a match type that is to be determined. Remember, this is the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme Tournament, meaning every match will have a gimmick. It will be a specialty match type. Triple H throwing bones here at Shawn Michaels, and that one's enough to put him down. Holy shit. That was a solid shot if I've ever seen it, but Shawn Michaels answers back. If you did not see last week, Shawn Michaels defeated Rey Mysterio in a knockdown, drag-out, last man standing match, and then Triple H absolutely obliterated Rob Van Dam in a first blood match. It was unbelievable. Couldn't even believe my eyes what I was seeing. I thought RVD had the advantage with his speed and his kicks. I thought he might be able to bust Triple H wide open. It was not to be. Shawn Michaels making his way up in the early going. Triple H is going to stop him, though. Now, I leave the match types up to chance. What I'm doing is I'm going to the main event match type section, and I'm just holding down on the D-pad and picking a random number. I don't look at the screen. I count to the number. I let go of the D-pad. Whatever it lands on is the match type you get. Triple H making his way up here. Can the Heartbreak Kid stop him? Yes, he can. So everything you've seen thus far, I am sticking with the tradition of it being randomized. Triple H and Shawn Michaels here inside a steel cage. Oh, dragon screw. I have this set up to be a pinfall and submission cage match because that's how I like it. These guys attempting to escape this WWE rules bullshit, that's just what the game does. It's a WWE game, so they allow that. I don't want anybody to escape. I want to see somebody's shoulders get pinned to the mat. I want somebody to be forced to tap out. That's what I want. And I also want you to get into the comments and place Spine Buster. Don't place a Spine Buster. Place your bets. Who is moving on to the finals? Teardrop Suplex. Will it be the 2024 King of the Ring Extreme winner, Triple H, or will it be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels? Shawn is making his way to the top. Oh my goodness, from the very top of the sadistic structure, the Heartbreak Kid crashes down, rocker dropper out of nowhere. Shawn Michaels, once again, using the speed to his advantage. He's trying to get out of here, but with high risk comes high reward. He did it! Shawn Michaels has done it! Oh my God, he was definitely the underdog, but Shawn Michaels defeats Triple H. Last year's winner will not repeat. The Heartbreak Kid moves on to the finals. That first match was a shocker, to say the least. That was another contest where I thought it would be knockdown, drag out. I thought those guys were going to go to war for 10 minutes, but it was not in the cards. Shawn Michaels escapes the cage and stops Triple H's bid to become a two-time King of the Ring Extreme winner. But this man right here, Goldberg, the man who at one time had a 173-0 winning streak, is looking to punch his ticket to the crown right now. And how does he punch his ticket to the crown? How does he earn his spot on the throne? It's a storybook ending if I ever heard it. He's gonna have to defeat the man who snapped his 173-0 winning streak. Big, sexy Kevin Nash. Oh my goodness, listen to the pyro explode. This sold out crowd on their feet. And as you can see, well, not yet, but as you'll be able to, there we go, from the competitors on the outside of the ring, Kevin Nash versus Goldberg is being contested in a lumberjack match. Oh my God, a dangerous back suplex. This is a lumberjack match, and all of the lumberjacks are the men who were eliminated in the first round. Rey Mysterio, Scott Steiner, Rob Van Dam, and Batista. Now remember, Goldberg was the man who eliminated Scott Steiner. Batista was the man who got eliminated by Kevin Nash. Do those competitors have a specific bone to pick with the men in the ring? I'm not sure, because I did see Scott Steiner in the very early going go after Kevin Nash. Why is he trying to help the guy who beat him? I don't know. Look at this strength, though. Oh my God, torture rack into a rib breaker. Holy shit. The offense of Goldberg, big boot. The offense of Goldberg is shut up real quick by Kevin Nash. The offense of Goldberg, oh, up and over the top rope. But Rey Mysterio actually hangs up Kevin Nash. Is it because Kevin Nash, back in the day on WCW Monday Nitro, was the man who defeated Rey Mysterio and made him remove his mask? Sambo throw there from Goldberg. See, there are story threads all over the place, just like there are going to be Stitches threads right here. Spear by Goldberg! And Kevin Nash might be boned. Rey Mysterio watching by as Goldberg hits a second spear in a row on Kevin Nash. And that might be all she wrote. That might be all she wrote. What are we, a minute or two into this match? I can't believe how fast I'm... Oh, spine buster! There you go, big sexy. Boston Crab. But that's a rope break. Scott Steiner watching very close. And once again, Scott Steiner tying up the feet of Kevin Nash. Why is he doing it? Goldberg, is he looking for jackhammer? Oh my God, roll the dice. Shout out to Reno, but that's going to be a rope break. Steiner, don't you fucking do it. What is Scott Steiner's problem with Kevin Nash? What is this all about? Backbreaker. Have Scott Steiner, has the big bad booty daddy, made a deal with Goldberg? Time will tell. Time will tell. Nobody thus far is going after demand. Oh my God, what a spike DDT. You don't usually see that move from Big Sexy. Not one he pulls out of his arsenal very often, but these shots to the ribs are getting slowed down. We know now because we just saw it real quick. Goldberg's got a jackhammer ready and waiting, but the gorilla press slam might be all he needed. Goldberg lining up a spear, and if he hits this one, it's over. If he hits it, it's over. Spear! That's it. That's it. You don't get up from this. You don't get up from this. Rey Mysterio could make a difference, chooses not to, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for Kevin Nash. Tilt-a-whirl, Jack Hammer! Oh, wow. That rope break may have saved the day for Kevin Nash. I didn't see a rope break, but Earl Hebner's got a better view than we do, obviously. It might have been that long arm of Big Sexy made the difference. Short Russian leg sweep, and Nash's ribs, his spine, his internal organs are completely shot. If he wants any chance to move on to the finals of King of the Ring Extreme, he's got to make a difference here. Big vertical suplex. But every single move Nash lands puts him back, and Rey Mysterio once again stops Kevin Nash in his tracks. Goldberg's going to go for the cover. One. Oh, wow. I honestly thought that was going to be it. A guy like Goldberg sneaks up behind you and smashes your skull into the canvas. That's enough for a pinfall. Kevin Nash kicks out at 1. He's not going to kick out at 1 after this. Gorilla press slam! And Goldberg, I don't want to insult Kevin Nash and say that Goldberg's just playing with his food at this point. But I feel like this match is won, especially when Rey Mysterio and Scott Steiner continually interrupting the offense of Kevin Nash. Nash is not safe. Look at this. Nash is not safe in this match. Goldberg has been completely fine. Look at the fucking strength. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's it. That's it. You don't kick out of that. 1, 2. No, Kevin Nash kicks out again. Oh my God, he kicks out again. Earl Hebner nearly caught in the crossfire there. Kevin Nash trying to make a difference here with these strikes. Getting some momentum going here. This vertical suplex drops the man down. And Scott Steiner. If this were not a lumberjack match, I think it looks completely different. Look at the pump handle throw. It's not even a pump handle slam. It's a fucking throw. It's the strength from Goldberg is just Batista. Batista finally makes a difference for somebody not named fucking Goldberg. Batista, you know what? He might say, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Batista rings up Goldberg, Kevin Nash with a bulldog. And if Nash at this juncture can hit a jackknife powerbomb, we've got a whole new contest on our hands. Look at the striking combination. Kevin Nash going to work on the knees. And you might be thinking, why is he not going immediately for a powerbomb? Well, we've seen the damage that Nash has taken. He may not have the strength right now for a powerbomb. And if he can take away the legs from Goldberg, Goldberg's not going to be able to hit that spear. He's not going to be able to hit that jackhammer, just like he's doing here. Running away with power strikes is Goldberg. Rey Mysterio rings up Kevin Nash on the ropes once again. And that might be all she wrote. Goldberg just showing off his strength endlessly. It seems like if Goldberg gets his hand... Oh, Rob Van Dam! Rob Van Dam rings up Goldberg and Kevin Nash with a powerful suplex slam. I'm looking for a jackknife powerbomb. And you might be thinking, what, do you hate Goldberg? No, it's not necessarily that I hate Goldberg, but I love Kevin Nash, all right? I love Kevin Nash, and fuck... Oh, here we go! The Lumberjacks! The Lumberjacks are making a difference, but Kevin Nash is dazed. Kevin Nash dazed after what Scott Steiner did, but he couldn't take advantage of the situation. Goldberg is clearly the favorite in this match. You understand? I'm rooting for the underdog. And after that Gorilla Press Slam, I don't know if my rooting is going to make much of a difference. Batista, you can stop this, and he does! Batista stops Goldberg from looking for what must have been a 5th or 6th spear. But Goldberg's still able to come out on top, at least for now. Kevin Nash double elbows, go behind, and look at this. Nash with a pump handle slam of his own. But the damage that he has taken, adding up. Rob Van Dam stopping Goldberg, Batista, and look at this, Rob Van Dam. The battle lines have been drawn. Scott Steiner and Rey Mysterio are on Team Goldberg. Oh my God, that full Nelson slam. Batista and Rob Van Dam are on Team Kevin Nash. Oh my God, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. If Kevin Nash can keep Goldberg away from the ropes, look out! Jackknife powerbomb! I cannot believe you did that. Nash, you squandered it. That was your opportunity, brother, and you completely fucking squandered it. The jackknife powerbomb was there. 1, 2, 3 was on the table for Nash, and he just did not have the ring awareness to capitalize on the situation. Oh, spear! 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 Goldberg looking for another one, but Rey Mysterio lurking behind. Kevin Nash, reversal, caught Goldberg by surprise, and an Oklahoma Stampede. Dude, this match fucking rules. This match really rules. I was worried that this was going to be another extremely quick match just because both of these guys are so powerful. But that's clearly not what we're seeing here. I would call this the best match of the tournament thus far. Kevin Nash versus Goldberg. Who saw it coming? Kevin Nash needs to stop throwing Goldberg into the ropes because he doesn't have the agility to keep up with Goldberg. None of Russian leg sweep, none of those running attacks, none of those off the ropes attacks. Look at this! Oh my God, he tried to throw him outside the ring. Oh, Rey Mysterio, you little fucking prick, ya. You little fucking prick, ya. Backbreaker there from Goldberg, who's gonna look for the cover. There's no way Nash kicks out. 1. Oh my Jesus Christ. Kevin Nash kicks out at 1. Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner. Look at the power torture rack. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's it. We have not seen the Lumberjacks break up any pinfall attempts. DDT! Goldberg spiked down on that. I was going to borrow a Stone Cold Steve Austin line. Dropped on that stack of dimes he calls a neck. But if Goldberg's neck is anything, it's not a stack of dimes, okay? Scott Steiner watching Kevin Nash intently. He's trying to, yeah, he got him. But Batista gets Goldberg too. Lumberjack City. Scott Steiner. Oh my God. Dude, Lumberjack matches on TV suck. They're garbage. When this match landed in the random switcheroo on the Lumberjacks, I was like, oh, that's boring. But this has been anything but boring, and now Goldberg is going to look for the jackhammer, and I think he's right in the middle of the ring. Jackhammer, that's all she wrote. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. What a match. What a win for Goldberg. And with that victory, the finals are set. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, is going to go 1-on-1 with the man called Goldberg. The 2025 King of the Ring Extreme crown hangs in the balance. And as you are getting a look at the bracket right here, look at the names. Look at the otherworldly competitors we have had on this bracket. It all boils down. Shawn Michaels versus Goldberg. It's coming up next. It all comes down to this. How exciting. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, makes his way to the ring for the finals of the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme tournament. And I'm going to reveal to you now what this match type is, because we don't have to hang on to it. There's not a cage hanging above the ring. There's not a belt hanging above the ring. We don't have tables outside the ring. There it is. Shawn Michaels versus Goldberg will be contested in a submission match. Now, before you go, oh man, submission, I wanted to see some weapons. Hey, this is about as even as it gets. Shawn Michaels has the sharpshooter in the figure 4. Goldberg, all that power that he has, the jackhammer, the spear, the gorilla press slam, all of those soften you up for his single leg crab. For that move that we've seen where he sits you down and just tries to twist your head off your fucking shoulders. On paper, one-on-one, you might think, oh, Shawn's faster than Goldberg. He might be able to sneak a win. Goldberg is stronger than Shawn Michaels. If he gets his hands on him, he's just going to be able to bully him. In a submission match, I think it takes the predictability and throws it in the garbage. We just saw what was probably the best match of this entire tournament. Are we going to see, the title be taken very quickly? You can see the counter in the corner. This match does have a 15-minute time limit. I don't think that we're going to need it. Both of these guys, oh my goodness, Shawn Michaels says, fuck you, stomping the ribs, the liver, the internal organs of the man called Goldberg, who says, you think you're gonna hurt my liver? Try again, sucker, look at this. You wanna hurt your liver? Fuck you, big slam. Can Goldberg do the damage to Shawn Michaels' liver that Shawn Michaels did to his own liver with, never mind, off the ropes, spear, spear. 45 seconds into this match, Goldberg is looking for back-to-back spears. Oh my God! And think about it. If Goldberg gets a hold of Shawn Michaels now, and in a bear hug, and just squeezes him, it might be over. It might be over. Shawn Michaels has to stop this runaway freight train, and look at this, Kimura into an arm breaker. Goldberg Exactly. I was going to say Goldberg understands the assignment. He realizes this is a submission match. He's doing everything he can. He might secure the victory right here. Shawn Michaels is fucked. We're 90 seconds into this match, and Goldberg is going after the limbs. He's going after the midsection, and he's doing it consistently and repeatedly. I was not expecting a squash here, but Earl Hebner's moving in. Earl Hebner's watching this very closely. This is not good for the Heartbreak Kid. Look at this. Imanari roll into a knee bar. Goldberg is on another level, guys. Goldberg is on another level. And he's going to look for the jackhammer here just to do the damage to the spinal cord. To do the damage to Shawn Michaels' equilibrium, his awareness. Jackhammer! That replay system kind of throws off the impact of the commentary, but you got to get in where you fit in, as a wise man once said. Shawn Michaels sidesteps, butterfly suplex. Shawn, you got to stay on him here. Oh, well. Shawn, you're faster than he is. You ducked under that big head kick right there. Drop kick of his own. Shawn, show me the sharpshooter. He was looking for it. Shawn Michaels was looking for that sharpshooter. Do it again. Drop him. Drop him. Dragon screw. That's exactly what we need to see from the showstopper. Figure 4 leg lock. He's got it locked in. Goldberg able to get out of that hold pretty quickly. But the fact of the matter is, oh shit. The fact of the matter is we are seeing Shawn Michaels start to land some offense. Look at this. He's going to wring out that arm and he's going to yank on it, trying to pull that shoulder out of the socket. Goldberg in the corner. Shawn Michaels peppering him with those stomps to the chest, right into the heart. But Goldberg, once again, going after the legs. He's got him where he wants him. And I don't know if Goldberg can afford this. I don't know if he can afford to show off like this. I do realize who I'm talking about. But that's Shawn Michaels. That's the Heartbreak Kid. He could leapfrog this spear, hit a sweet chin music, and this match changes. Or he might just eat the spear and die. This really is how Goldberg wrestles. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain did a fantastic job of just portraying Goldberg as who he is. Look at that belly-to-belly suplex! Shawn Michaels using Goldberg's weight and momentum against him, throwing him up and overhead. Goldberg going after that leg again. That left leg of Shawn Michaels is crippled. And Goldberg knows it. He's going after it again. And I think that this is going to be it. Shawn Michaels has taken too much damage to survive this, and yet he does. That's why he's one of the greatest of all time. That's why they call him the showstopper. That's why they call him Mr. WrestleMania, but after this they might be calling him Mr. Hospital. Holy shit, that was a bad joke. I don't know you can say that. Goldberg looking for the 6th spear inside of 4.5 minutes, and he hits it. And he hits it. I have instructed referee Earl Hebner not to... Oh, Shawn Michaels reverses the jackhammer. He reversed the jackhammer, and can he use it to his advantage? Doesn't look like it. Imanari roll into a knee bar. And, oh, rope break. I thought that said submission. And I would not have been surprised. I would not have held it against Shawn Michaels if he had to tap out. Into the corner goes Goldberg. Goldberg, reversal city here. And look at this. Look at this. Undertaker calls him the soup bones. Striking combination on Shawn Michaels. Oh, look at that reversal. Looking for the clothesline reversal. Ball breaker from Shawn Michaels. Can't follow up. The damage that he has taken, the accumulation of damage has been too much. High angle hip toss there from the Heartbreak Kid, and Goldberg going a little low. Goldberg goes low, hits the spear. Shawn, you can make this happen, dude. I believe in you. Once again, I'm rooting for the underdog. We all came into this. Oh, that Kimura into the arm breaker. We all came into this thinking, holy dude, Goldberg, he's a runaway freight train. Look at this straight ankle lock, rope break. We came into this thinking, you don't beat Goldberg one-on-one. It just doesn't happen. So, of course, I want to see somebody do the impossible. And Shawn Michaels is going to try it. Sharpshooter. God damn it. As we hit the 6-minute and 16-second mark of this match, I would just like to say thank you very much to all of you for tuning in for King of the Ring Extreme. It really means a lot to me that you guys give a shit about this stuff. Let's Play style content for me. Look at the elbow drop, but Goldberg reverses. Let's Play style content is so much easier for me to do and so much quicker, and it really just gives me time to live an almost normal life while I continue to work on all of the scripted in-depth stuff. So I'm really happy that you guys are still enjoying this. I think I'll do some more of these so that I can keep working in the background on some stuff that you guys are really going to be excited about. As Goldberg has Shawn Michaels up. Jackhammer! God damn it, these replays. I don't like those replays. 7 minutes have come and gone. We are approaching the halfway mark of this match. Nobody has submitted just yet. Off the ropes goes Goldberg. Oh, Shawn looks for the dropkick. Goldberg able to sidestep it. And Goldberg is still toying with Shawn Michaels. He's still absolutely decimating him with these power shots, too. And he's looking for another spear. See, this is the type of match that changes not only your career, this changes your life forever. The Shawn Michaels who came into the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme is not going to be the Shawn Michaels who leaves it. And Goldberg's looking for an armbar! Armbar! Rope break. The Heartbreak Kid, with ring awareness like no other, able to reach out. And Imanari roll! Knee bar! Knee bar! That's another rope break. Shawn knows exactly where he is at all times, and that is what has saved this match for him thus far. Oh, underneath. Shawn Michaels narrowly avoids that fatal clothesline from Goldberg, and he's going to bring him up top once again for another superplex. See, now that's the type. Oh, armbar, short arm scissors. Goldberg's going to hang on. Shawn Michaels can hit power moves like that. Oh, sweet chin music narrowly avoided. And Goldberg, oh my God, I don't even know what to call that. That was like a half tiger, half dragon suplex. Shawn Michaels can hit power shots like the superplex, like a Frankensteiner. He doesn't have power bombs and all of this stuff that Goldberg does. 1, 2, count along, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If Shawn Michaels wasn't on Dream Street before, he certainly is now, but he's still fighting back with everything he's got. And at some point, if you're Shawn Michaels, you have to stop going for those kicks when Goldberg says, hey, have at it. Oh my God, he rolls the dice on him. Shawn Michaels might have a broken back. Yet again, we know that Shawn Michaels has had back problems in the past. He goes low. Shawn Michaels goes low. But it doesn't make a lick of a fucking difference. Goldberg just has the strength to combat everything that the Heartbreak Kid puts in front of him. Gorilla Press Slam! Holy shit. Goldberg's lining up the spear when he should just be looking for that single leg crab. That straight shooter, as Lance Storm would call it. And if he applies it here in the middle of the ring, it's over. This is the problem. Goldberg has been going for his submission moves too close to the ropes. And he keeps affording Shawn Michaels opportunities just like that. Shawn Michaels looking for the sharpshooter. Can he get him away from the ropes? No, he can't. Goldberg is 6 feet 4 inches tall. Diving elbow off the top rope. And that was not the traditional diving elbow from Shawn Michaels. Usually he goes for it when the man is down. Come on, sharpshooter. God damn it, Shawn, you gotta pull him away from the ropes. I think Shawn is sacrificing being able to keep that move on for 5 to 10 seconds for the short-term gain of doing it immediately. Sunset flip. And Shawn knows that there is no pinfalls. There are no pinfalls in this match. He's just trying to keep Goldberg guessing. If he can make Goldberg think that he's got to watch out for a sunset flip or a pile driver or something of this nature, Goldberg's not going to be ready when a sweet chin music or a single leg into a sharpshooter arrives. That's what he's doing. He's also getting speared in the middle of the ring. As we have less than 4 minutes left in this match, I said that I don't think we're going to need all 15 minutes for this contest. But if we go to a draw, I'm going to have to figure something out. Unless there just isn't Jackhammer! Unless there just isn't the King of the Ring this year. That would be something, wouldn't it? To go... Whoa, I have an idea. Oh my God! I have a really cool idea that I'm not going to tell you about unless we get there. Ball breaker from Shawn Michaels into a sweet chin music! Shawn, you can't be dick dancing on him. You can't be dick dancing on him. You gotta look for the sharpshooter. You gotta hit that follow-up immediately. You are not Bill Goldberg. You cannot play with your food like this. Because this is what happens. Gorilla press slam, middle of the ring. But look at this. For the first time across this entire tournament, we are seeing the damage catch up to Goldberg. You gotta think, even in a daze, even in his multi-concussed state, as he takes yet another jackhammer, Shawn Michaels had to see opportunity flashing before his eyes. When Goldberg went down and he clutched his ribs, Shawn, follow up here. Look at the short arm scissors. Short arm scissors, not able to get a win off it. I think Shawn needs to go back to that sharpshooter. Imanari roll, ankle lock, and he got him. Goldberg secures the submission win. Just when it looked like Shawn Michaels was doing damage to Goldberg that would make a big difference, the man flips the script and Imanari roll into an ankle lock. We have crowned the 2025 King of the Ring Extreme winner, and his name is Goldberg. Dan Dance, thank you for watching. I hope you had as much fun with this as I did.